So we'll start in our seated position with your legs crossed. Be aware of which leg you naturally place in front. You can rock from side to side. Kind of gauge where your center is and see if you can sit a little bit back. A lot of times, if we try to sit up really straight, we start to lean forward. So today I want us to focus on the back space, the back of our body. It's just as important as the front, but sometimes we don't take into account because when we put our head down, we don't see the back of our body, we see the front of our body. But how can we feel the back of our body? You can close your eyes here, settle into your position, and begin to notice your breath. Notice any areas that you feel a lot of energy or excitement or the lack of. Just notice the subtleties of your body right now. And see if you can let go and release your hip flexors. So sometimes if we're tight, we can grip our hip flexors and that can create more tension for us. So you can place your thumbs right at the crease and encourage them to relax. Sitting up nice and tall with the shoulders rolled back and the heart open, chin slightly tucked to keep the long line of our spine. As you inhale, feel the ribcage expanding in all directions. All your cells at once breathing. And exhale, squeezing all the stale air out. Still breathing at your own pace for a few more breaths. And start to exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose. And then when you exhale through the nose, creating focus and oceanic sound in the back of your throat. And see if the crown of your head can reach even higher, even taller. And then with your eyes still closed, turn your head to the right. Keep the chin tucked. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale. Exhale to the left. Back to the center. You can place your hands on your knees. Now drop your chin to your chest. Roll the head down into the right, bringing the ear to the shoulder, but keeping the space between them. Inhale, exhale down into the left. Inhale, exhale down to the right. Inhale, exhale down into the left. And we'll come center to bring the head all the way up. And you can count on your fingers if you like, or just keep your palms relaxed. We'll inhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Exhale for 8 through the nose. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time, inhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Exhale, 6, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Notice any shifts in your body. Notice how your breath may have changed. Let yourself naturally breathe now. And rub the palms together. Creating heat, open the palms and feel the energy between them. And wash that over your face, starting from the gaze, pressing your eyeballs in, and then washing it down the face. And you can put it out through the body and out the knees. And now take a fist with the pinky and the thumb outwards. And you can also have the index finger at your third eye if you wish. I'm going to place the pinky finger against the left nostril, so I have my right hand. And on my right hand, the pinky finger is against the left nostril. My index finger is at my third eye between my eyebrows. And I inhale through the right nostril. Hold at the top, close off the right nostril with my thumb and lift off my pinky on my left nostril and exhale. Inhale through the left. Hold, close off the left and exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Hold, close off the right, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Hold, close off the left, exhale through the right. Keep going for a few more cycles on your own timing. You may notice one nostril is more clogged than the other, and that's natural. This is help connecting both sides of our brain. Keep going. If you find that this is very uncomfortable and you can't breathe, you can use your hand to indicate which nostril or which side of the face you're activating. So if you're breathing through the right nostril, you would place the hand on the right cheek, hold, and then exhale through the left. That gives the awareness to your body that you want to breathe mainly off of the other nostril. One more cycle. Release your hands and gently lean forward and take your torso around in a circle, using your hands against your knees and letting your head float around. And allow yourself to create an intention here. What is the theme you would like to cultivate for your practice today? Today, if you didn't come with an intention, though, I offer you the intention of awareness. Awareness of what I am not usually aware of. And you can reverse the circle. Allow the head to float around. This time I didn't read the quote at the beginning, but I'm just going to read it at the end and see what that feels like, just hearing it once. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. And come back to the center, settle into your sit bones. Taking 2 fists by the ears with the thumb in the fist, no, not in the fist, the thumb is outside of the fist. It's touching the outside, the other pinky finger. Inhale, twist to the right sharply, breath of fire, and then exhale to the left. So it's breath of fire, inhale to the right, exhale to the left. The gaze is in between the eyebrows, so at the third eye, so up and in. And we're going to do this for 1 minute, and then we switch the breath to inhale to the left and exhale to the right. And that is another minute. So we begin. Equal inhale, equal exhale. And switch. So double take to the left, inhale, exhale to the right. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale to the center. Hold at the top. Squeeze. Then lift the arms up. Exhale. Keep the arms up. Inhale. Squeeze. Hold at the top. Squeeze your rectum, your sex organs, your navel, all the way up and in, all the way up through the spine, out the crown of the head. Exhale, slowly bring the arms down and come to your child's pose. Toes together, knees apart. Rest your palms together out in front of you, pressing in the forehead down on the mat. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Or out through the nose. We'll come back to in through the nose, out through the nose after. Allow yourself to sigh. And then come back to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. From here, you'll walk yourself up onto your heels, grabbing the inside arch of your heels, the arms coming behind you. You're gonna tuck the chin into the chest, bring the crown of the head to the mat, making a curve and a curl in your spine intentionally, bringing the forehead to the mat for the crown of the head. And from here,
You're gonna lift your sit bones up as you feel the curve deepen, keeping your hands on your heels. In through the nose, out through the nose. Feel the tension in your body. And exhale, release down.
Rolling up through the spine to come back to all fours. Stack the wrist under the shoulders. Really spread the fingertips wide, pressing the index and the thumb. More emphasis into the mat. Inhale, arch the spine. Open the throat, the chest. Sit bones up to the ceiling. Exhale, curl through the spine.
Look in between the knees.
Inhale, arch. Exhale, curl. And I invite you to move through on your own timing now.
Making it as juicy
or fast as you'd like. You can also play with the breath
when you inhale and when you exhale.
And then come back into your flat back. And here, drop into the shoulder blades. So usually we're pressing down into the mat to keep our shoulder blades down the back. And instead, allow yourself to collapse so that the shoulder blades want to come together. And then take that in a circle around. So massaging the sides of your rib cage, in through the nose, out through the nose. Not moving so much in the lower back or torso, but still keeping the space beneath your navel engaged, your mula bandha, your root lock. And pause. The reverse is usually more difficult, but we reverse by hinging forward first, dropping into the shoulder blades, and pressing out. In through the nose, and out through the nose. From here, tuck the toes under, lift the knees off and hover. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press back into your downward facing dog. Send the heels down. Drop the weight of the head. Your gaze should be in between your legs or your feet. Your feet are ideally 2 fist widths apart. Breathe in through the nose, exhale, side out. In through the nose, out through the nose. Come up onto the toes, send the heels down. And lift the heels up and down. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll through the spine here. Shoulders slightly in front of the wrists. Feel really strong in your plank. And then initiate from the belly button all the way back up. Inhale, lift the heels up, roll through the spine and hold. Initiate from the belly button back and up. Now lift the right leg up, keep the hips parallel. Really straighten through the right kneecap. And then bend at the knee, take the leg around 3 circles. one direction, and then we reverse the other direction. Lift the leg up even higher, keep the hips parallel, and then bring the knee all the way through to your low lunge. Lengthen through the spine, out the crown of the head. Place the knee down. Bring the hands to the hips. Check and make sure that your hips are squared so that both hips are facing forward. If this bothers your knee here, you can always grab a pillow or double up on your mat. From here, we'll hinge forward. And if you'd like, you can bring your arms up by your ears. As you hinge, make sure that you still have the tuck in your tailbone here. So you're getting as deep of a stretch as you can. The hinge may be very slight. Keep the chin in its chin lock. Arms rotated, palms towards one another, rotated. Inhale, exhale, twist over the right, to the right. Place the right hand on the left knee. Send the gaze over the right fingertips. Left hand on the right knee. Right hand reaching behind. In through the nose, out through the nose. Still feel the space beneath your belly button engaged. Notice the back of your body here. In the twist, what is the back of your body? The back of your body is twisted just as much as the front. And we come back to the center. Place both hands down. Tuck the left toes under again. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, we move to warrior two. Turn out the left foot so that the side of the foot is parallel with the side of the mat. Arms reach in opposite directions. Crown of the head over tailbone. Go deeper, knee over ankle. You feel your power here. Equal weight between the two legs. Notice the back of your body. And then we straighten the front of the leg, the right leg, and bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Hold. Straighten and hold. Triangle pose. We hinge forward. The hips move back. Tick-tock your hands down to 6 and 12 on a clock. If you have your block here, now is the time to place it in front of your right foot. Make sure that the side of your right rib cage is engaged as much as the left. Your gaze can be down or up. Lean back. Feel as if your back is against a wall. Really pull up through that front thigh as well. You can have your block on any level that you need. Really keep the shoulder and wrist in one line. In through the nose, out through the nose. From here. Option to stay here or switch hands. So place the left hand on the ground or your block and the right hand comes up for a twist. In the nose, out through the nose. Option to place that hand behind the back for a bind. Inhale back around to triangle to come all the way up. Turn both feet parallel. Inhale, expand out to the sides. Exhale, forward fold and a flat back. All the way down. Reach the hands through the legs as far as you can. The wider your legs are, the easier it will be to reach the ground. I encourage you to do what you need. You don't want the crown of the head touching the floor though. So if the crown of your head reaches the ground, bring your feet in closer. Now place both hands in between, right under your shoulders, so in between your feet. Reach the right arm up, open the chest. Inhale. Exhale down, reach the left arm. Inhale. Exhale. Walk around to the left leg. Grabbing the left ankle with the right hand. And then walking to the right leg, grabbing the right ankle with the left hand. Back to the center. Pull up through the kneecaps, reach the arms out to the sides, come up in your flat back. All the way up. Bring the feet together at the front of your mat. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, forward fold, step back into your plank. Move through your flow. So you can move from your plank to your up dog to down dog. You can lower on your knees and move through here, or you can move from your plank to your down dog. So taking your flow. Meeting back in down dog. In through the nose, out through the nose. It's time lifting the left leg up, pulling up through the kneecap, squaring off the hips. Bend the knee and take the knee around in 3 circles, both directions. And reverse. Straighten the legs, square off the hips, lift even higher. Inhale, exhale, bring the leg through to your low lunge. Lengthen through the spine, pull up through the back kneecap. Tuck the chin. Slightly, and then lower the knee down. Square off the hips. Tuck the tailbone. Notice the back of your body. String pulling out through the crown of your head. Option to lift the arms up. Option to hinge forward. Keeping the tailbone tucked. Inhale, exhale, twist to the left. Hand to the knee, left hand behind you. Twist from the place, initiating from the place beneath your navel. Back to the center as you exhale. Lower both hands back to your low lunge. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two, turning out the hips. Stacking, crown of the head over the tailbone. Tuck the tailbone slightly. Rotate inner thighs. So avoiding a posture like this, where more of the weight is in the front leg. We want even, so even feel the back hand reaching. Gaze over the front fingertips, over the middle finger, in through the nose, out through the nose. Straighten the left thigh and bend. Go deeper as you bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, deeper. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, hold. Inhale, straighten. Really pull up through the thigh. Triangle, so grab your block, hinge forward, hips go back. The block really helps keep both sides of your torso engaged versus just collapsing into that leg. Equal reaching up of the right hand. In through the nose, out through the nose. You can also use anything as your block. You can use a toolbox, you can use books, a box in general. And lean back. And then place the right hand on the block and switch by twisting with the left hand up. Option to place behind the back and twist. Exhale, back around. Come all the way up. Turn both feet in parallel. Extend the arms. See if you can almost feel like somebody's pulling your hands out in each direction equally. See if you can expand your chest. Make sure the outside edges of your feet are grounded into the mat. Inhale. And then exhale, fold forward at the hips, all the way down. This time, walk your hands out in front of you long, like you're in a wide downward facing dog. And then as you inhale, lift the heels off, rock forward onto your toes. Engage the lower abdominals. Press the shoulders down the back as if you're about to come up into a handstand press. But you don't. You just lift your toes up, engage your core, and then send your heels back down. Inhale, rock forward, engaging the upper body. And exhale, back down. Two more. One more. And back, walk your hands back in between your legs. Gently sway from side to side. You can have your hands on the mat to guide you. And allow this to release the head. Allow your head to float freely as you rock. And then slowly roll up through the spine as you bring that to a close. 4, 8, 7, 6,
5, 4, 3, 2,
1, all the way up. Roll the shoulders back. Come to the front of your mat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Tuck the chin, core engaged. Exhale, forward fold. Step back into your plank. Move through your flow. To meet back in downward facing dog. In through the nose, exhale, side out. Inhale, bring the right leg high. And then bend the knee, open up the hips. Let the right foot dangle, but keep the right hand pressing into the mat to support you. Option to take wild thing here by keep moving over to the right. Turn in the left foot parallel, so both feet are parallel to each other. Reach the right arm behind you. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze the glutes, inhale. And then exhale, reach the right arm back around to the mat. Lift the right leg up. Pigeon pose on the right. Bring the knee all the way through to your wrist. Reach the left leg behind you. Walk your hands on either side of your hips to walk yourself up. Again, use blankets or pillows if your hips are off and you feel off the ground and you feel that one side is leaning. Use the pillow to bring the ground closer to you to make yourself able to surrender to the posture. And then exhale, walk your hands forward. Option to rest your forehead on the block, on two fists stacked on top of one another, or on your palms stacked, or just have your hands on either side and rest your forehead down on the mat. And breathe. Notice the back of your body here. Can you feel the space around you supporting you? Inhale. Exhale, walk your hands all the way up to either side of you. Option to stay here, or option to bend the back knee. Reach around to grab the inside arch of your left foot. Keep the shoulders square. First, we have the active stretch, so press your foot into your hand. You may feel a stretch in your shoulder, activation of the hamstrings and glute. From here, release the pull away of your foot and bend the knee in deeper. Option to stay here. You can also use a strap to help grab your foot. Option to bring the foot into the crease of the elbow, gently inching it towards you closer. Or you can stay here with just the hand into the foot and reach the arm up, the right arm up, and behind the back. Press the back of the neck into the forearm so that you're activating your chin lock. If you have the foot in the crease of your elbow, you can reach to interlace your fingers for king pigeon. Be wherever you are. Inhale, release one arm, release the other leg, and we'll meet back in down dog. Shake out your hips or your leg any way that you need. And we inhale the left leg high, bend the knee, and we open the hips, but we keep the left hand engaged and pressing into the mat. To continue, we allow the left leg to meet the mat, turn both feet parallel, or reach behind you, squeeze the glutes up. Inhale. Exhale, left palm reaches back to the mat, left leg up, and move through to your pigeon on the other side. Be aware of your left foot. So some need a little triangle, so bring the heel in towards you. For others, you may want to walk the foot out, but no more than a 90-degree angle. It depends how tight you are on the opposite hip. Wherever you are, it's perfect. Knee in line with the hips. Walk the hands to either side. Square it as much as you can. And then walk the fingertips forward to rest on the mat. In through the nose, out through the nose. Inhale. Exhale, walk your hands all the way back up. Stay here or reach around the right arm to grab the inside of the right foot. Press the foot into the hand. Keep the shoulders squared as much as you can. Inhale. Exhale, allow to bend deeper. Allow your knee to go deeper. Stay here and reach the left arm up and behind. Press the back of the skull into the forearm. Bring the elbow to reach around and bind the hands. Release one hand and the foot. Reach the legs around. Lean on your left sit bone. Bring your legs up and roll on that left sit bone, giving yourself a massage. Use your hands behind your back and then switch around to the other side. We're kind of having a little bit of core engagement as we massage our glute. And then bring the legs out in front of you and shake the knees. Bring the left heel towards the pelvis. Right leg out long. Inhale the left arm up high. Exhale, reach for the outside of the right foot. And forward fold, bending at the hips. Keeping a long spine as first. And then allow the crown of your head to drop forward. From here, change the grip to the arch of your right foot. Use your right hand on the mat to lift the right foot up. You can keep the knee bent. You can lean back a little bit. You can bend the knee. And reach the right arm to the diagonal, twisting the upper body. So my right leg is up and my upper body is twisting to the right. My left hand has a hold of the right arch of my foot. Inhale, expand, exhale, twist, look up at your fingertips. And notice the back of your body. From here, bend the knee and release. Straighten the left leg. Keep the right heel at the pelvis. Inhale, lift the right arm high. Take it across to the outside of the left foot. Long spine first, and then forward fold. Take the same hand, so the right hand on the left arch. Use the left hand against the mat. Press down to lift the leg up. Left arm reaches up, twist to the diagonal. Send the gaze up to your left fingertips. Try to feel length from your lower back as much as you can. Exhale, back to the center, bend the knee. Bring the bottoms of the feet together. Bring the knees all the way up. And then press, squeeze the glutes down. Open the heart, roll the shoulders back. Chin tuck. Chin lock, I should say. The chin is just slightly tucked. Inhale. Exhale, hinge forward at the hips. And just hold here for a moment without moving your spine. A really long line. And then walk your hands out. And then from here, you can fold into it, curling through the spine. In through the nose, and out through the nose. Walk your hands all the way up. But keep the crown of the head down. You can use your hands to gently encourage the crown of your head and the weight to soften. Releasing any tension through the spine.
And rocking from one side to the other. And slowly rolling up. One vertebra at a time. Releasing the hands and the legs. Reach the arms out in front of you as you feel like there's weights in your ankles. Roll down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the palms fall open. Let the ankles relax. Feel the crown or the occipital bones, the back of the head against the mat. And through the nose, exhale, side out. Allow your lower back to soften. Allow the muscles on your face to just ungrip. The mouth flattens. All the skin just falls. And the fingertips fall open. And you allow the mat to come up to support you. Staying here for a few more breaths. Start to gently wiggle your fingers and toes, gently awakening your body.
taking in these subtle movements. And roll onto one side of your body into a fetal position with your elbows and your knees into your chest. You can use your hip as a pillow. This brief lifetime, how are we going to spend this brief lifetime? Are we going to strengthen our well-perfected ability to struggle against uncertainty? Or are we going to train in letting go? Are we going to hold on stubbornly to, I'm like this and you're like that? Or are we going to move beyond that narrow mind? Could we start to train as a warrior, aspiring to reconnect with the natural flexibility of our being and to help others to do the same? If we start to move in this direction, limitless possibilities will begin to open up. You can use the strength of your arms and your own timing to come up into a seated position. Keep your eyes at a soft gaze or closed. Notice any sensations in your body. Place one hand over your heart and one hand beneath your navel, if that resonates with you. Take a minute to notice your breath. Remind yourself of your intention. And remember that you can always come back to both of those, your breath and your intention. Rub the palms together, creating heat. And then wash that starting from your eyelids all the way down out through your knees. And then rub the palms together again. Bring them to your heart center. We'll end with one unified Om. In through the nose. The light in me honors and sees the light in each and every one of you. We bow to that which is divine. Namaste.